It's your old buddy Mikerowchip here playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is Tidewater Point, episode 82. And we are here with the Duker. The Duker. Yeah. His windows are tinted so dark you don't even know his name. Plus, he's wearing sunglasses, which are also tinted so dark that you don't know his name, except that we do. It's Duke. Now, Duke is here to pick up some empties up at the River Point Sawmill, which is on this track right over here. Okay. So we're going to get Duke rolling here to go up there, right? To get those bulkheads that we unloaded, I think, just a little while ago, as a matter of fact, right? I'll have them go this way. Yeah, I believe we did. So here we go. Okay, wrong controls. Nope. There we go. Here he comes. Rumbling. Yeah, he's also got to pick up those Tidewater Exxon oil tankers, but that's not on his to-do list yet. It's just these bulkheads. That's it. Here he comes. Okey-doke. Get him across this switch here. Now, this one should be correct already. It sure isn't, but it is now. There we go. This one here, yep. Look at that, huh? Is that beautiful? Is this what you come here for or what? This is what I come here for. All right, there he goes. Back up the hill. Now let's align all the switches to get him in to get the bulkheads. Yeah, he's going to go this way, and that is correct. That is correct. No. There we go. This way. And then, yeah, we'll have him pick up this one here first, and then the other 9. Now, are these all set for none already? This one is. I'm on all these. Look at me go, huh? I'm on top of the paperwork end of the railroad. Where's he at? Did I just go over the top of him and miss him? Sure didn't. That's him there. Where is he? Oh, there he is. That's not him. That's somebody else coming up. That's somebody coming into River Point. In fact, I think I sent 2 people towards River Point, if I'm not mistaken. Was it Damon and Levi? Those names suddenly come to mind. It was Damon, and it was... yeah. Damon and Levi. I know my engineers. Sort of. That must be Levi coming up behind him in his C-30 there. Going long hood forward because he's a nut. Okay, whole lot of trees. Let's get out of the trees. I like trees. They produce the oxygen I need to breathe, but right now, not so much. And I just ran out of Coke. I get one more 8-ounce glass of it, then I'm cutting myself off. Alrighty. Bulkheads dead ahead. I have eyes on the target. That kind of talk comes from my old Navy pilot days, which would be impressive if I was either in the Navy or a pilot, of which I was neither. So why would I blatantly lie? Because it just sounded cool. I've always wanted to be able to say something like that. My old Navy pilot days. No. How come these tracks are sunk here like that? I don't know the answer to that. Alrighty. Pick up this lone bulkhead right here. All about the customer. They called us. Now we're going to come up, clear this switch. Where is it? Oh, there it is. This switch right here. Is this the switch that gives me problems? Oh, it's not. Oh, when I get in close, I can't see it. This is the switch that gives me problems. Alrighty. Nope. There we go. The old Duker. He's such a great guy. I don't know why those tracks are suddenly sunken like that. It's weird. It's an easy fix. Go. Beautiful. Got it. Here he comes. Pull him on out of there. We got them all. Is everything moving? Everything is moving. Beautiful. Okay, now, of course, when he comes down here, he's going to be on the wrong side of this in order to take it back to Tidewater, which is where I want him to go. So we're going to have him do a runaround. Now, Houston, we have a problem, and that is this. We can't, I mean, I suppose I could just pull him out of the way, right? No, we're still going to have the same problem. All right, so the problem is we got... Oh, no. We could put him on track 2 here, right? Then you could drop him off and then come back down track 3. Or track 4, I mean. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I thought we had a problem. I researched it so I would know what I'm doing, and it turns out I still don't know what I'm doing. Or is it? Is it still a problem? Okay. Oh, yeah. It's still going to be a problem. All right. So I researched it right. All right. So we're going to have him pull him here onto track 2, right? Okay. So he's going to come all the way down here. Then he's got to go on to track 4, which is right here. Oh, okay. So I was thinking he had to come past this, but he doesn't because he's only going to be an engine. So he will be fine. Oakley dokley. So track 2 is fine. Track 3 will be this way. Track 4 will be that way. Okay. Now we got it. Coming down the mountain as we come. We're gonna kill the bell. We all know what the bell sounds like. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful bell. No thanks. All right. So let's take a look back now. There we go. Our bulkheads are coming out. Beautiful. And yeah, look at now. Whoever that was in the C-30 there, Levi or whoever, is now backed up again. They're doing that again. Comes up right on him and then says, "Holy moly! I think we missed that last signal. Let's go back and take a look at it again." I don't know. All right. Do I have the tracks are supposed to get? Supposed to be track 5 and track 7. I'm looking at future moves now. What did I say? Damon is going to go to track 5, I believe. Track 5, and then do I have Levi set up for track 7? Yeah, he's track 7. So we're good. We are good. Everything is solid. All right. So the Duker now. Double check these. Okay, and yes. Duke's going to pull him Till they're even with this Norfolk Southern boxcar. And then he's going to drop them right there. He's going to run around it. Now the question is, now he's going to be long hood forward, but on this small route, it's not a very long ride. He'll be fine. I'm just running everybody long hood forward. Especially since most of these trains are so light that you only need one engine. Which some people have told me they wouldn't do anyway, because what if the one engine breaks down? Better to have two. Yeah, I suppose it is. My engines never break down because we use genuine Mopar parts. And with Mopar, you're never in a breakdown situation. No, Mopar is not sponsoring me in any way, and I don't even know what Mopar's tagline is. I'm pretty sure it's not, you'll never find yourself in a breakdown situation. All right, so we'll drop them about right there. That ought to be good. Then we'll bang our head on the bridge a couple times there. There we go. Come over here. Apply the handbrake. Decouple. And forward. Beautiful. We'll pull on out of here. Run around, then long hood forward it back to Tidewater. But there's two, that I remember anyway, two engines that are looking to get into River Point. We're going to have to move them out of the way. First, let's let him get hooked up. Let's let the Duker. The Duker hasn't had a whole lot of action on this route yet. Let's let him out and stretch his legs and stuff, you know. Okay, we can speed it up a little bit there. Back up to yard speed. Someone asked me, one of my videos, where did I get these Burlington Northern tankers from? I don't know. The two most likely places. Place number one, the most likely place, is Jointed Rail. Don't know if I paid for it, if it was a free download, I don't know. Second most likely place is the download station. There's other places I download from, but that's pretty much the only two I do. Now that I think about it, I did download the Burlington Northern Legacy of the Burlington Northern route. So that's probably where they came from, which would therefore mean Jointed Rail. So I'm sorry I'm not more definitive than that. I suppose you could type into Google or Bing or whoever you search with and ask them, you know, where to get it. Someone will probably have the answer. Okay, so who is this first coming in here now? We're going to go down here to make sure this track is clear once again. It is. It happens to be clear. Beautiful. Track 4. There we go. Who is this coming in first? Are they backing up? No, they're not. Well, why is he sitting way back here? I don't know. This is Levi. And he's going, where did I say? Track 5 and track 7 is where they need to go, right? Track 5 and track 7. Come back this way. No. Come back this way. So track 7 is over here. Track 5 is this one right here. Okay. So we'll be able to move in both of them without worrying about him sticking out too far. So I can just hook on. I don't have to back up. Which is no big deal. It's just going to be the length of the engine. So maybe I'm going on and on about nothing. But I like to think my moves out in advance. Although there are many times when either I forget what it was or I decide on a new one midway through. All kinds of things happen to me. I'm sorry. All right. This is a pretty shot right here, huh? All the engines in the yard. Cars. Nice. All right, let's jump out in front of it here now. Here he comes. Now, I've run long hood forward in Run 8, where I sit in the cab, and it's a pain. It's a pain to have to look back. But here's a question, and maybe I just don't know. Do they have cameras in Trainz now? I own a car that's got cameras coming out of its butt. All right? It's got so many cameras in it. Do they have one where they run it, just run a camera in the back and you can look at a screen? Or is that considered to be a safety violation to run the train by camera like that? No, I don't know the answer. And what are the latest ones out now? What are they, the SD90s or whatever? Or probably another multitude of engines? I run mostly GPs and SDs. So that's what I'm familiar with. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. Okay, so now we're going to move this feller who's Levi. And Levi is going... I just looked it up. Levi is going to be responsible for going to track 7. Okay, so let's get Levi hooked up at track 7. We got to clear this main line so that we can get Duke out of here now. Oh boy, okay, no. Switch directions. There we go. Okay. Here comes Levi going to, going to track 7. Should be straight ahead, right? Right down this a ways. Track 7 right here. It is, okay, but we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Jeff's in the way. Can Jeff back? Oh, Jeff can back up a little bit. Jeff, you're just a hair too long. Oh, jeez. I thought he was already connected. Okay. Start off with a little bit of bad piece of railroad in there. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Now, is he coming yet? Coming around the mountain? Sort of. I see him moving. He's coming. Should we wait down here for him? No, because I have no control over him right now. Yeah, so let's not do that. There we go. Now I have control over him again. Into River Point we go. Like I said, we're headed for track 7. Did I set it for track 7? Or is it still set for track 8? It's set for track 7. Okay, good deal. Here we come. I'll be interested to see if that other driver, it's not Levi, it's Damon. If Damon has moved up. Okay, now we're going to have him hook up here now. Does he have room to push these back further so he can get out of Jeff's way? Because a lot of this is going to River Point, TOFC and stuff, so that's... Oh boy. Okay, no, he's got room. He's got room to back up. This is those brakes squeal. That's cool. All right, so let's back him up now, or forward, I guess. Of course, which is the benefit of only having one engine. You always know which way is forward, which way is reverse. Unless, you know, unless you send somebody long hood forward and then they think they're going that way. But all you got to do is hit this button here to flip it around. If you have engines back to back, then you got to guess which way is forward. You don't know which one's the lead engine. Okay, there we go. Now, the next guy is also going to be in the way, isn't he? Who's got two thumbs and in the way? This guy. Where is he? Here he is. He's coming up now. This is Harry. Okay, so we'll let him go along at that speed right now until he gets to where he's going. Oh, boy. Hit every tree on the way. They're all ugly trees, and I hit every one of them. All right, so Now I'm going to track 5, which is going to be over this way. Over this way, right? Then over here. Track 5. Now track 5 is right on the edge. Right? Yeah. So let's move that one over this way. That one over this way. Okay. So that'll give us some room to maneuver. Now track 5, I think, is going up into yeah, it's going up into the River Point Spur, Walmart and all that is, where we just were with Duke. Alrighty. Enjoy Coca-Cola. Why, thank you. I think I will. Right after we're done with Duke's turn, I'm gonna go wrangle me up my last Coke of the day. Beautiful though, because I think to myself, tomorrow I get to have more Coke. It's the small things in life that keep you going. Alrighty. Here comes old Smokey. Coming up to the point now. He's got a yellow. He's coming up to the point now where he's gonna stop. How close to the gantry is he gonna get? I see now he pulls way up here. This is so odd. This is so odd. Here he goes. Cycle down. Cycle down. There we go. Okay, now we'll switch him over into manual mode. No. See, it got turned around again. I gotta hit this thing. There you go. Now we're going in the right direction. Front's front, back's back. Here we go. Ditch lights are flared. Should be set up correctly. I looked once. He's got a yellow. That's encouraging. Next one should be red. You see it there. It's a dwarf. It is red. Okay, I'm doing this. Right when I'm done recording this video, I'm going to go and download all those signal indicators, that chart that they give to you on Run 8. Either Run 8 or the depot, I forget which, but I'll find it. I am either going to print it off or I'm going to save it on a thing where I can look at it. So I can start learning how to read train signals properly, what they mean, and how I'm supposed to respond to them as a driver. It's high time I've done that. I haven't done it in a long time, especially since I only used to play Trainz. And in Trainz, you just put your thing on top of it. It tells you what it means. But, you know, whether it's approach medium or clear or whatever it is. But it's high time I started doing it. Especially since in Run 8, they don't give you that luxury. You got to know what it means. It's kind of fun. I look forward to it. Okay, so now we go back to Duke. And now Duke... Kook. He's not a kook. He's going to go to Tidewater. Navigate to track mark Tidewater. There he goes. Okay, so the Duke's going to roll on his way out. He's got a yellow, so he's doing well. And that is the end of Duke's turn. So I'll put you guys on pause. I'm going to go get a Coke. Then I'll figure out what we're doing next, and I'll bring you back. Look at this shot. Would you look at this shot? We're in River Point. Look at that. C30 right there. There's I think that's a ACE SD70. There's a SW1500 bridge, sky, electrical pole. Okay, so this is Kenny, and Kenny Right now has 13 TOFC cars, and he has 15 container cars that he needs to unload. Now, as we know, River Point, like many other places on this map, is jam-packed full of trains. We already have somebody working the TOFCs. Looks like they're almost done. But now these well cars that are over on this side are all Kenny's, so he got 5 of his done. His other 10 are back here, so we are going to move him into position now. Whoop. I forgot we had to clear the service track, so we're going to have to back up first, connect these two up. Here we go. There we go. 3 mile an hour is the lower end for coupling. All the rest of these should now be full, right? Yep. Okay, now we're going to pull it forward. There we go. Alrighty. Ooh. Okay, it's already set. It's already set. Okay, then this one here. And this one here. No. This one here. And we'll keep it straight here, right? So that one comes there. One comes here. This one comes here. Okay, which gives us a yellow over this track. Buy Ute fuel. Looks like Duke made it out. He's gone. Nice. And then when we back up, we're going to come down this track here. This track here, he's enough out of the way that we ain't got to worry about it. Beautiful. Everything is coming up Kenny right now. All right, Kenny. Let's get down on Kenny here. This is the next switch he's got to clear right there in front of us. This amount of trains, this yard should be ginormous. And normally I would tweak it, but I have been tweaking it some, you know, to make less and less cars come for this. But we're almost done with the series. Of course, this is what, episode 83? Is that what I said this is? Episode 83? No, I said it was episode 82. So that means we only have 18 more to go after this. A lot of things can happen in 18 episodes, yes. But, like I said, it's kind of fun having it all pretzeled up like this with the various moves you have to make them. Somebody in the dispatcher's office made mistakes and continues to make mistakes. That's the storyline we're going with. Okay, and that'll do. Let's grab onto this well car now. That's too close. Can't really see anything that low. All right. Now we'll push them backwards. Well, I guess I should say shove them backwards, right? You're either pulling or shoving. Take this cut and shove it. We need you to put it over there. Okay, is that right now? Yep. Okay. Everything else should be set up correctly. Those metallic sounds like that. Trucks make like that. Couplers are coming in and out. The knuckles, is that what you call those things? I think that's what you call them, right? Knuckles that actually, when you put the two couplers together, the knuckles are the ones that clamp into place and hold it tight. Won't you know? You can pull it. And if that is true, then I learned that terminology, I believe, from that movie, which I've talked about several times now, Unstoppable. Because I think at one point when the train goes by after Denzel Washington gets them onto the side track and it blows up like their last one or two cars. They don't fit on the track. But he looks back at the last car and he starts backing up and he goes, I just looked at the last car and the knuckles open. So we can do it. Now look, there's a whistle post right here. Why have I never noticed that whistle post before? I don't know. You can barely hear it. That's right. Our conductor's hanging on the end here. He's got one of those little air horns in his hand. He's blowing on that. Oh, this is a nice shot here. Around the corner we go. Nice. Cross this one here. Oh, we're going to slow it down some. You hear it pretty loud now. About those other engines. We go. Now, I think this is long enough. I don't think there's any switches. We'll double check once we look up here. Okay. Don't think we have any other switches to worry about. We do not. What we do have to worry about, though, there should be enough room, is we have to get these empty ones past the service road here. Look, you see the front of our train way over here. That's cool. The front part of our train is still, I haven't seen the engine yet. All right. These well cars are mighty long. Yeah, we're not going to run out of room, are we? I don't think so. I think we're going to be all right. Here we go. We can do 5 at a time. Right there. That'll do. We'll have our conductor apply some handbrakes, decouple, forward. Now we got to get this last car, well car, within the tracks here. Tracks are the boundary for where the cranes above can lash onto these containers. Everybody wants their tennis shoes, so got to get these unloaded. Go right there. Yeah, we're probably going to have to back it up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, that's all underneath there. That's good. Okay. We'll apply that. Do that. Forget who I am for a second. That's all right. I remember. I don't take it personally, but it does hurt my feelings. Here we go now. We'll pull these forward to clear this service road. You don't want a whole bunch of angry truck drivers. That's a recipe for disaster. And we'll pull this one off of the service road. There we go. And then we have this service road. Which is, we'll be able to leave this one car. Well, we better do it. We better do it. We'll drop this one car right here. And then pull forward with this one. I have no idea where he's even sitting out there right now. We'll go take a look here in a second. Once we clear this service road. Go. That'll do. Right there. Okay, now where is he sitting at? Yeah, he's kind of in the way, but we'll see if that's going to be a problem or not. And if it is, we'll move in when that problem arises. We'll play like whack-a-mole and only whack the moles when we need to. Okay, so that is the end of Kenny's turn. Let me put you guys on pause. We'll figure out what we're doing next. And we're staying right here in River Point because it's Jeff's turn, and he's got to shunt some inbounds. Now, there is one car on the inbound track. That's the one he's going to go get. That's it. That's all he's got to do. Here we go. All right, now are these set properly? Probably no. This one is now. Yep. Yep. Then yep. Then yep. Say that. Okay, very good. So we only had one car on this track. Hey, right here. There we go. So that's all we have to do now. It's going to River Point Refinery. It's an empty diesel tanker. Therefore, that's going to be track 3. I already checked it out. Track 3 has plenty of room, so we're golden. Get a nice view of the 1500 once again. Beautiful. Oh, no, wrong way, wrong way. Hit the throttle going the wrong way. Went to slow down. I actually hit speed up. Okay. Just those little bits of excitement. Keep the blood flowing, right? So then we have, no, we're going to go track 5. Track 4, we're going to go on to track 3. Okay. Come back up here. There we go. Now we're going to back it back down. Engine sure is loud. This one sitting right here. Easy. Easy, Kenny. All right. Now we're going to come back over here. Here he comes. Real quick, simple, easy move. Kenny is at our, I'm sorry, Jeff is at our beck and call. So when we need him to do something, we just give him a ring. Right there. Apply the handbrake, decouple, forward. There it is. All right, you guys are going back on pause, so I figure out what we're doing next. And we're back with the Duke again, and now he's coming into Tidewater. I just noticed something. I was calling that one train, the C-30, I was calling that guy Damon. That's not Damon, that's Kenny. Damon is here in the shops. So, my bad. If you noticed it and you were screaming at the screen, I heard you. I heard you, and yep, it was Kenny, not Damon. All right, so now we got to move him. Well, we got to drop these off on the inbound track. That's what we got to do first. Because these will have to be reclassified. So let's do that first. Here we go, Duke. Now I'm gonna have to do this, I'll bet you. Yep. Long hood forward, and it immediately makes that forward. So when you put the reverser in reverse, it'll go forward. Level crossing coming up. Very good. Okay, inbound here now. We'll just get these into position, and then the Duke's going to head over towards the engine shed, grab himself a coffee while they wash his windows and maybe tint his windows darker. Is it legal? Don't ask the Duke that question. Okay? Just tint it darker. Don't worry. He'll worry about whether it's legal or not. If he gets pulled over, they can't see in those windows. That could be a problem. Okay, so we'll apply it right here. There we go. And continue backwards. All right, so he's going to fly back here. Well, let's have him drive. Fly is probably... I don't know if we have enough speed to get up to 88 mile an hour anyway. So let's go here, right? Then we'll go there. Yep. Then once he clears this switch, he'll come back this way. He's going to want to go on track 4 here. He's going to come in here. I think Damon's in Bay 1, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll stick him into Bay 2. Right? There, right? Bay 2. Am I right? Or is that where Damon's at? Oh. Wow, we shot through that. Did some barnstorming like in a biplane. Oh, now look, we got 2 guys waiting. Who the heck is this? What, the Shezbet? Here, this is Damon here. Yep. Who's this? This is Hank. How come I don't have Hank on my list here? I put him in there, forget to put him out. Yeah, okay, so he is going to go in Bay 1. Duke is. But Hank now, he's got what? 6221. And there we go. So that was good. Does not need maintenance. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. And then he's got 8704, who also does not need maintenance. Okay. So those guys are just both ready to go. Oh, we want to set it up now for track, for Bay 1, if you will. There we go. Okay. Now, where in the heck is... oh, he's right here. Look at that. Perfect. Worked out nicely. Trying to savor my last Coke, while at the same time gulping it greedily. Tough to do. It's a tough balance. Of course, we see all those cars there in the lower yard. A lot of those are attached to engines already, trying to get into the yard. Yeah, at one point, actually, it was David's turn, but we had to skip him because he's waiting to get down on Tidewater Dock. And I don't even want to talk about Tidewater Dock. That's how crowded it is down there. So there was nothing he could do. Everybody else is in his way. He's just got to wait before he can get down there. There we go. The folks in the tower. Speaking of which, I don't know if I've mentioned this before or not, but that airport simulator where you're an air traffic controller called Tower 3. No, I'm not sponsored by them. I just want to bring it up. Looks really cool. I've kind of been into that. I'm a little bit of an aviation... I don't know. Would I call myself an enthusiast? It interests me. And it's just called Tower 3. Just Google it. You'll find it. And I'm going to recheck this. And they have actual airports. This guy I was watching was on YouTube was doing Houston's airport. And the planes were moving around. And the cool thing about it was, the really cool thing about it, the graphics were really good. I really liked it. But the really cool thing about it is he was showing there was a plane ready. It was right at the end of the runway, ready to take off, but it hadn't gotten onto the runway yet. And then he goes, he speaks into his microphone. And he goes, Southwest 127, you are cleared for immediate takeoff. And the game answered him, Roger, Tower. And the little plane got into position and took off. It understood his voice. And I know that's been around for a little bit, but a lot of times, and I've tried them before, and a lot of times it has a hard time understanding or gets it wrong or whatever. I mean, it worked perfectly. I saw that. It kind of blew me away. And I thought, I might want to get that. I might want to be. Of course, the problem is going to be, it's going to drive my wife crazy as I'm sitting here talking out loud into my microphone here, telling planes to take off or whatnot. She'll keep saying, "Are you talking to me?" No, I'm not talking to you. Then what's that going to do to the game? Of course, you got to push a button in order to talk to the pilots in the game. So if you're not pushing the button, at least that's what he was showing, then the game is not trying to pick up your voice. I don't know, the other way. Okay, we're going to snug Duke up right here in behind Damon. There we go. Right there ought to do. Let's kill the bell. Let's kill the light. What engine number is he? 4841. And 4841 just had maintenance just a little while ago, so it does not need more maintenance now. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Okay. I'm having a hard time with the maintenance all of a sudden. But you know the thing I'm having a hard time with? Ending this video, because I really have to at this point. So, yeah, that's it. I don't know why, but I really enjoyed this session more than usual. I don't know why. It's pretty much the same thing I've always been doing, but I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that we have these fluorescent lights overhead, but they don't appear to be working, well, this just may not be the channel for you.